People are more afraid of losing their money than they are excited of making that investment. I get it because, for one, you don't even know if that real estate company you want to buy from, they're credible, or if there's a fiscal security measure around that area. You don't know if the document they want to give you is genuine, and you don't even know if the property that you're buying is going to increase in value, because everybody's saying investing in real estate is increasing in value, is a passive income. You don't know if the property you're buying is going to increase in value. So let's talk about it. One, how will you identify if a real estate company is credible? The first thing you should do to check the credibility of a particular real estate company, real estate consultant, is to find out how long they've been in the game, how long they've been selling properties, how long that realtor has been selling properties, and what company the realtor is selling properties for. Now, when you go, if you want to be so sure and you're in so much doubt because your thumb was for some reason, ask them to show you their CAC. You want to see it, because the length to which people go to scam people these days is not too much for you to ask for all those things that you want to ask for. Ask for it if you have to ask for it. Or better still, if your friend refers you to the company, you can still go there and ask them, oh, how long have you been doing this? Just for security measures, just to be sure that they are credible, because they are, unfortunately, people that will take your money and run away and never look back. Apart from asking for their CSC certificate and how long they've been in the game, if you want to buy a particular property from that company, tell that company you want to go to the Ministry of Land and verify the property for yourself. And the real estate company, they're supposed to give you a search number, and then you go to the Ministry of Land and find out if that property is under the real estate company's name and if they're supposed to market it. That's another way to find out if that real estate company is credible. The second thing, is there any physical security measure? Now, the property you want to buy, is there a fence around it? Does that property have a fence, or does that property have gates, gated estates? Now, whether the property is gated or fenced, it does not really matter in a way, because it's just like when I go to buy a perfume, if it's not in a carton, it doesn't really change the content of the perfume. It's just the packaging of it all that matters to you. If you're not comfortable with buying a property that is not fenced, or you're not comfortable with buying a property that is not gated, don't buy it. But it doesn't change the fact that, oh, it's still real estate and it's still going to increase in value. But having physical security measures is also one of the ways that guarantee the safety of your property. Now, that property you want to buy, how sure are you that it's going to increase in value? Now, I've always said this and I'll continue to say, before you buy a property, make sure that it aligns with your investment budget. If you want to buy and build a house, don't go and invest in land banking opportunities. If you want to buy and build a house, don't invest in land banking opportunities. And make sure that the buy and build property you're buying, according to the state layout, a commercial property is not supposed to be there, because if you build a residential property where a commercial property is supposed to be located, it's going to be demolished. To avoid demolition, make sure you stick to the plan of the state. Now, how are you sure that that property is going to increase in value? Is there any guarantee that the property is going to increase in value? Yes. The development and infrastructure and the location of that property is going to determine increase in value. In real estate, there's always capital growth and property appreciation. So rest assured that your property is going to increase in value. Now, if there's infrastructure around that area, is located in a prime location, and then there are developments going on around that area, or better still, is already developed, the value increment of that property is not going to be a hassle. When all is said and done, the documents they are giving you, is it genuine? Does the document have your name on it? Does it have the exact location and the exact parameters of your property? Does it have your plot size and your plot number on the documents? If you don't have a lawyer, get one. I know you've been able to get value from this video and you've been able to pick up what I've put down in today's video. This is Real Estate with Blessing. My name is Blessing Abraham. See you next time.